Wow, baby, a Studebaker champ with Joey D and the Starliners playing in the background, and now it's the big bopper who died in 1959. A Studebaker champ. I don't believe it, man. You know what? I'm actually wondering if this is the same one I saw many, many moons ago. Oh my God, look at that skylark. Oh boy, there's too many beautiful things here. It was a 62. It was in Winchester, because I'm in Carlton Place here, southwest of Ottawa. Thanks to Ed with his dad's beautiful Model A, with his dad's Vista Cruiser. Holy mackerel, what in the hell is this? Excuse me, sir. What is that? That's a big ass custom job if I ever saw one. What is that? Standard. What, a Ford Standard? Anyway, the Studebaker Champ was a pickup, as you can see, a light duty pickup that Studebaker made from 1960 to 63. I think they only made a few years. And the weird thing is, what was clever about it is that the whole front of a Studebaker Lark, which was a compact car, that was made from 59 to 66. And actually, the one that I took pictures of in Winchester, the box was actually different. It had fenders or a box from a Ford. That's another story. I don't even know the story about that. So it's really a treat to see this thing. Is this yours, sir? It's yours, eh? Well, I'm glad you're here. I can talk to you a little bit. So you've been listening to what I'm saying in my video here. Then did you hear me mention that the last time I saw one was in Winchester? It's not the same truck, eh? No. Because the one I took pictures of, going back 20 years almost, it was green, dark green. So this is only I think the third one I've ever seen. And this is a what year?
It's a 61.
61. And is that the Studebaker 289 or?
No, it's a 6-cylinder.
It's a 6-cylinder. American truck. American.
Reno, Nevada.
Reno, Nevada. Well, thanks for bringing that. That's really cool. I mean, I'm thrilled to just to be here because a friend of mine, his father has his Vista Cruiser parked around here somewhere, and I'm visually impaired and I can't drive legally. And but I've been obsessed with old cars, trucks, and buses since I was a kid. I can't drive visually impaired there legally, unfortunately, and so it's a big deal for me to be here. Plus, it's the middle of October, and here we are.
Yeah.
How can anybody, look? You even have the Champ script. Imagine how hard that would be to find nowadays. So obviously it's restored, and
what they did.
sorry, wait a second. There's one more thing that's weird. I almost went by it. Look at this. You even have like a door handle guard on a pickup truck.
Yep.
Very bizarre.
Yep. They made a Champion, but what they did, they
just cut it off.
They cut it off. They used to do that
like they did with this whole front end, right, from the Lark.
Yeah, it's 59 to 64 was the Lark body.
It's clever. It was a great idea.
That's a short box. They had a long box.
Oh, that's right, eh?
And the long box come out to about here. It looked like the box off a Chrysler product.
I was going to say, you heard me mention that also. The one that I took pictures of in Winchester many years ago actually was the Ford box from like about 58, 59, 60. Yeah, so I don't know what the story with that is either. Yeah. And look, you even have all this trim here. I've never seen that before. That must be like a deluxe. I don't know if you know if this is original, actually.
It's all original, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really weird. Really interesting. And are you far? I imagine you're not too far from here. It's not something that you're not coming from Gatineau with this. I'm sure, that's for sure.
No, I just live about 2 or 3 miles down the road.
Neat. I always liked the Lark. I thought it was a handsome car. It saved Studebaker. As you know, Studebaker was heading for financial trouble. I like Studebakers, like a lot of guys like you, because they're different. You know, they were...
Well, they're still in business, eh?
Huh? What do you mean they're still in business?
They're not making cars.
Well, I know they stopped making them in the States in 63, 64, and they continued here. Still 66.
66, but I've got a 64. Out of Windsor.
What do you mean, a Lark? Oh, a Daytona, yeah.
It's one of 250 made in Canada.
Oh, maybe that's why we're reluctant, eh? Because here, let me give you a hand, because it's you don't have a... There you go. Well, you know, 6 cylinders obviously have never been as popular as 8s, but you know, nowadays cars are so boring that even a 6-cylinder, an inline 6, which isn't really made much, you know, anymore, unless it's a friggin' Audi or something, or beautiful. It's everything. People love these things because you can see where everything is. They're easy to work on. And you know what's cool for you younger guys, if you're watching this and you like Studebaker, is that they have a strong club support.
Yes.
As you know, you're part of the club, and so you should be able to get pretty much. What are certain things though that are not easy to get though? You would say between this and your 64. Wait, don't move. Let me just show your jacket. Love it, beautiful. I'd love to have that.
There's over 12,000 members in the club.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's worldwide.
Worldwide, yeah.
Fantastic.
Because these cars, they were assembled, made in Germany and Switzerland, Argentina.
And Australia, I think, too,
Australia,
right? That's right.
England, France.
No, you're right. I've looked at a lot of old pictures in books or online or whatever, and there's one thing I've noticed consistently is you do see these cars, like in Israel, they had a lot of Studebaker. They had, I think the police had Studebaker cars even. You know? Why not? They were cheap. GM was expensive. How many of these do you think they made in 61? There can't be a hell of a lot of them. Period. Any of the 60, 61. They made till 63, right? Am I right about that? 60 to 63. 64. Yeah, I like that. I like, you know, like a lot of people, I like cars that are a little customized or hot rodded, but I like original as possible. Like you see that this kid here, his grandfather, I filmed his fairly.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And I like it. It's mostly original, that car, except for the wheels. It's just so what. Thanks for talking to me, by the way. Really appreciate it.